Well, hello, distant learner friends. Today we are going to do our February calendar page. So for your February calendar page, we're going to be making a groundhog. Now make sure you have these supplies. Obviously your calendar page, a pencil, a black marker, and your crayons. If you are missing any of those materials, make sure you go get them. And now that you have those supplies, we will get started. So to start our groundhog, we are going to draw his face. So to draw his face, we're going to draw an oval. I drew his face kind of toward the middle of that blank white space. And now remember, I'm starting with black marker so you can see. You start with pencil in case you need to erase. So go ahead and draw your oval face. Good. Now that we've drawn the oval face, we're going to draw the rest of the groundhog's body. To do that, we're going to draw a curved line on one side, a curved line on the other. And then on the inside, a little ways in, we're going to draw two straight lines. And those are kind of acting as, like, if you think of a groundhog, he kind of crawls around with arms, like he's got 4 arms, or 4 legs, or you know what I mean. And so they kind of have those. So this kind of tells us that that's what those are. And he's just kind of standing up, popping up out of his hole. So go ahead and draw your groundhog body. Great. Now that you have that groundhog body, let's go ahead and give our groundhog some ears. Just 2 curved lines, 2 ears. Go ahead and give your groundhog some ears. Great. Now we're going to work on the face. I'm going to show you the face all together, and then you go ahead and work on it, okay? So he gets 2 eyes. He gets a triangle nose. You can draw curved little lines for his mouth. And then groundhogs have big kind of buck teeth, or teeth that stick out. So we'll draw those buck teeth, kind of like little rectangles sticking out of his mouth. So there's his face. Go ahead and draw that. Good. Now that we have his face, around him, we're going to draw 2 curved lines. And that's going to be like the groundhog is popping up out of his hole. In February, we'll learn a little bit more about what Groundhog's Day is, but just for a heads up, Groundhog's Day is in February 2nd, and it's predicted that if a groundhog pops out of his hole and see his shadow or doesn't see his shadow, he can predict how much more time we have of winter. And so groundhogs sleep in their holes through winter, they hibernate, and on February 2nd, like I said, it's kind of a fun little story that people say. So now the last thing we're going to do is draw some grass. So just 2 more curved lines kind of in the back behind your groundhog. You'll draw that grass. So go ahead and draw your grass. And I guess you should have drawn your hill as well. I don't think I held up the pause card. So if you need another second to finish up your groundhog, you can have that time. So there is our February directed drawing. Now you are going to take your black marker and go over your pencil lines and then use your crayons to color in your groundhog. Have fun!